Hello, everyone who has joined my live stream. I am going to give it 10 minutes to see. I'm going to give 10 minutes to see if anyone else joins up, and then, well, 10 minutes into the stream, I should say. So about 3:30, and then we will start the stream. Thank you. I hope you can hear me. One person can hear me. That's nice. 3, 2, 1. All right, I guess these are the people who are joining us. Hello, everyone, and welcome to, well, not my live stream, but my first live stream under this incarnation, I guess you should say. My first post 1,000 subscribers live stream. Yes, let's go with that. Once upon a time, I did a live stream 2-3 years ago. How many years ago was it? I do not remember, but I do remember that was before YouTube blocked people under 1,000 subscribers from doing live streams, but now I have 1,000 subscribers, so here we are. Here we are, and I'm sorry that this is not a gameplay live stream. I really want to regularly do the gameplay live streams. Unfortunately, I just do not have the right network for that sort of thing. I just realized my camera's... Okay, that's better. That's better. Or is it? Is it? Would you rather see my face, my stupid ugly face, or would you rather see my computer? I think I'll switch back to my computer just while you're deciding. Where was I? Oh yes, so I do want to do gameplay videos, but I do not have a stable network for that right now. So I will be... Oh, my face isn't that bad? Well, thank you, Extreme Wreck 2000. So I'm trying to get a better network, is what I'm trying to say. And you can help me with that if you would like to go over to my Patreon. I will probably be posting a link in the chat when I can. But even if you're just watching my videos, hey, that's awesome. So... as this is my first live stream in a little bit, I do not really have a plan for it. I'm just going to show you around and show off some stuff. And I'm going to... I don't understand that last comment, Extreme Wreck 2000. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to show you around. I'm going to show you some stuff. I'm aiming for about an hour, but that depends on your patience and what I have to show you. So, could go longer or shorter. Let's see what happens. All right, so, as you can guess, you have been staring at my computer for the last little while. This is my everything computer, my work computer, personal computer. It's a laptop I got around when I graduated college about 7 years ago, and yeah, it's time for a new one. I'm just too cheap to get a new one right now. It's still working. It's surprisingly handling the editing programs that I use just fine. I did spill some juice on it a couple years ago, and so a couple buttons are not working anymore, but it still works. It still works as a whole. And let's see, we got my speaker system, my USB powered speaker system, very basic speakers, not much to talk about. They do their job. Let's see, my USB 3 multi, scissors, pens, blah, 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 ink cartridges, blah, blah, blah. And my 4K TV, my Vizio, no. What brand is this again? I do not remember. I do remember that I got this for about $250 about 3 years ago, and it was the best, my Sharp TV. It was the best purchase I had ever made up to that point. Of course, nowadays you can get a 4K TV bigger than this for about that same price, so time to go shopping again. And yeah, this is where I play... well, pretty much everything. This is where I play all my games. I'm a huge Disney Infinity fan, as you can tell. I was playing Disney Infinity. I kind of got frustrated with it. I probably should go back to that. I'm just not quite there. I haven't been playing personal video games that much. I've just been using it for my gameplay videos. So far I've been too busy. And I do have both Xbox Kinects. Why I have both Xbox Kinects, I have no idea. And I have that Stranger Things arcade game that I showed off in one video. It sucks, but yes, it is sad that Disney Infinity stopped. I do really enjoy collecting their figures. I think I have about 90% of them. There are a couple out there that I don't have, a couple regular ones, and a couple variants that I don't have. We'll see what happens. I'm amazed at the ones that I even collected. Anyway, this Stranger Things arcade machine, it sucks. I made a video on it, but hey, I keep it around for display. One of these days, I'm gonna get a couple shelves, and I'm gonna actually take it out and actually show it off. Speaking of showing it off, here is my Rick and Morty Pocket Pump Tinkles keychain. If you do not have the background for this, then I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it to you. Just know that it is absolutely hilarious and one of the best parts of Rick and Morty, even if the screen time is less than a minute in the entire show. There's my Enderman plush, had that for a while. I believe my sister gave that to me for birthday present. And up here, these are most of my assembled Lego. I am currently shouting because I have the camera at arm's length. I hope you can still hear me. Maybe I should stand up. But these are shelves of my currently assembled Lego. As you can see, I have the entire collection of the Star Wars buildable figures. Yes, even the bootlegs, even the ones that predate the official ones. This is a line that I'm also very sad does not exist anymore, but I do have the entire set. Unfortunately, there was an earthquake about a year ago in my area, so a couple of them have been damaged, but I do not care. They are awesome. However, they are doing the Minecraft Big Figs, and as of right now, I do have them all. I only have 3 assembled and sitting on my shelf, unfortunately, because I am pretty much out of space. But I have the skeleton with a bow. I have Alex with the diamond sword, and of course Steve with his pickaxe. I used to play Minecraft all the time, and then I just sat down one day and thought, why am I playing this? Why am I doing these things over and over again? I don't know. And then these are some bootleg Minecraft Lego that I think I also showed off in a blog post once upon a time. I do not remember. These are some mini block buildings that I bought a few years ago. I don't even remember what they're called. They're some of the tallest buildings in the world. And some Transformers mystery figures that I also bought for quite some time ago. Do I have the whole? No, I don't have them all out because, again, the earthquake a while ago, so I don't even have most of them assembled anymore. Just some regular Lego figures, some boxes for those Star Wars buildable figures. The Dr. Star mini blocks, and both the Halloween and the Christmas. I showed these off in a blog post once upon a time as well. These do play spooky sounds and Christmas. I'm going to take them down. I'm going to take one of each down, and I will play a little bit of music. Why not? I do not remember what batteries these take. Okay, triple A's. I will make my way back there. The broom fell off, no problem. And these are some sets. These are the only remaining sets of when I was doing those stop motion videos. Unfortunately, most of my sets were destroyed in an earthquake a year ago, and these are the only 2, well, technically 3 that still remain. Sadly. Let's see, some random things, some buildable birds. Here is the box. I don't remember what they're called. Just called birds. Yeah, this is one of those Lego ideas thing. This is actually quite pricey today. I actually managed to find this at a DI, or thrift store, I should say. Not everybody knows what a DI is, but Deseret Industries is a thrift store in my area. Here are some emoji minifigures. They were made to tie into the Emoji Movie, but they were also made generic enough so that if the movie didn't do well, then they can continue to market them. And the movie didn't do well, so they continue to market them. And then this little Lego display case lights up. Probably should put my Lego Brick Miser avatar in here one of these days. I'm just a little lazy. Let's see. And speaking of Rick and Morty, we got Mr. Masick. Look at me. Yeah, so my stop motion videos moved quite a while ago. They are now on their separate channel, just called Brick Miser. I really did want to devote my time and attention to that channel, but like I say, the earthquake destroyed most of my sets, and it just hasn't really. And overall, people haven't been watching the videos, so overall, I was just putting more into what I was getting out of it. So, but the videos are still available. What I've made is still up. Just look for the channel Brick Miser, and they're all there. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Again, one of the funniest parts of Rick and Morty, and this is a bootleg keychain. And Pickle Rick. Yes, once again, one of the best parts of Rick and Morty. Anyone who's seen Rick and Morty, this is probably one of their favorite episodes. Unless, of course, you're one of the people without imagination or humor, in which case, yeah. And a bootleg of Pickle Rick. And these are my Agretzko keychains. Agretzko is one of my favorite animes, if not my absolute favorite anime. At least it was, until this latest season, and whoo boy, I may have to do a video on that. In fact, it's actually so bad, I'm debating if I even care about these things anymore. But enough of that. Minecraft Steve. Yep. Fix-It, we got a Fix-It Felix Jr. mini arcade. I still keep it in the box. I take it out from time to time. Again, I would love to take it out and display it. It's just I have no room. There's my desk fan. Really handy when I need it. My Sick Bricks collection. I wanted to play Sick Bricks, but I could never find. It's something you need to play on a tablet, a tablet with an output. And I don't even know if they're doing Sick Bricks anymore. I got practically the whole set, but I just never got the tablet to play it on. So I don't know if they're still doing the game or not. Yeah. And then back here we have the Lego Dimensions boxes that I still have. So I still keep my Lego Dimensions boxes. My Lego Dimensions collection is unfortunately not available to view right now, but I do love me some Lego Dimensions. Let's see, we got Back to the Future, Teen Titans Go, Sonic, Goonies, another Back to the Future, Adventure Time. I have all the main packs, all the level and team and basically everything you need to unlock everything in the game. There are a couple optional figures that I do not own, but yeah, they had practically every Toy to Life franchise has been discontinued by this point. Skylanders, Disney Infinity, Lego Dimensions, Starlink. That's another thing I'm actually trying to collect, Starlink. Once upon a time, I actually found a good chunk of Starlink parts at a Dollar Tree. So that was awesome. So I'm about halfway done with that collection. I haven't even played the game yet, but I do want to play the game. Just again, time and time and what is that word? What is that word? Opportunity, yes. How rare are Starlink toys? Well, as with everything, it depends. Like I said, excuse me. Like I said, I did find some Starlink toys at a Dollar Tree, so yeah, they're worth about $1. But there are some Starlink things that can be anywhere from $50 to $100, so haven't quite gotten that yet. I'm working on it. Time, opportunity, and distractions. Yes, exactly. And the last one is definitely one that's invaded my life here. Let's see. And this is just some of my business stuff. That is just a box that is not mine. Well, okay, it is mine, but it is not full of what you think it is. It's just full of business stuff. business stuff. Lego Shield. I do not know why I still have that around. And here is Wexter. Yes. Wexter from Axe Cop, the Tyrannosaurus Rex with sunglasses and machine gun hands. If you do not read or watch Axe Cop, I strongly suggest you do, because it has a Tyrannosaurus Rex with sunglasses and machine gun hands. And that's just the tip of the iceberg there. In fact, over here, I also have Avocado Cop. I was just lucky enough to find these plush toys at a Savers one time, so I couldn't be happier that I found them. Of course, now I need an Axe Cop toy so that I can rightly say to every troll that... No, never mind. I'm not going that far. Let's see. Business stuff. And there's some of my Lego collection, some of my smaller Lego things, mostly mini blocks and mini sets, mini figures. Most of what I can fit back there is back there. I do have the rest of my collection is in another room and in the shed, and I do not have access to those things right now because my room is the only thing I have access to right now. And there's my book collection, my very odd book collection. Every time I find an odd book, I put it in there. I might have to grab a couple and just start reading them out loud. There's my entrepreneur poster to remind me to stay moral as I am doing business. Doesn't always work. Let's see, laundry buckets, Skylanders cases. Those are only 2 that I have. The others are actually right behind me. I will get to that in a second. Maybe I'll have to pull out all my Skylanders one day to show off the hundreds and hundreds of what I have and the hundreds and hundreds of what I still need. Let's see. There's the GameWave system. But I have done GameWave gameplay videos, and they are currently available for all Patreons. Yes, all patrons who donate $1 can see them, and they are the only ones who can see them for at least a year. We shall see what happens after that year. Let's see, just stuff. That's where I keep most of my Disney Infinity. Once again, I'm going to have to pull those out one of these days. And the bucket is full of Angry Birds plushes. I do not know why I have Angry Birds plushes. I guess for when my kids need some stuff to play with. And I have an official and fully working 3DO system. Yes, that is another thing that I do plan to do a gameplay of is sometime in the future. All my 3DO games. Okay, this is the great thing about the 3DO. You can download all the 3DO games, burn them to a regular CD, and they work. Yeah, 3DO had absolutely no anti-piracy when it was released. So you can go to one of these ROM sites, download the whole thing, and play it on an actual 3DO. That is incredible. Of course, in these days, it's probably better to play them on an emulator or something, especially since the controllers for these can wear out very easily, and yeah, they're really hard to come by. This box is just full of Christmas presents and birthday presents for my family, so moving on. And these are Skylanders I haven't put in the Skylander cases yet, including the hallmarks of my collection. Yes, we have Wildstorm and Robo, 2 of the absolute rarest Skylanders ever made. Both of them are worth $200 or $300 a piece. And there's Scratch. He's also a rare one. I wish I had access to my absolute rarest one. I have an orange crystal. Now I don't remember his name. Chain Reaction, I believe his name is. One of the Imaginator Senseis. But that one is worth at least $300. So yeah, I am very happy with my Skylanders collection right now, but of course I could always use more. Who can't use more? And the stuff in the bags are just more business things. There's my Chuck Norris posters. I do not care what you think about Chuck Norris. So I just like the Chuck Norris facts. So whatever personal or political views you have of Chuck Norris, please leave them at home. Thank you. And let's see. There's just a box of packing stuff for, once again, my business. My Little Pony, that's for my business. That is not mine. Not mine. But those jeans are. And there's my Donkey Kong poster. Yeah, my room is in desperate need of another makeover. I just don't have time to hang up any other posters. When I get my own place, I am going to fill the walls with all the posters. That's another thing I should show off. I should just grab all my posters and I should show all of them off. I used to collect a lot of posters. I probably should still. It's just time and money. Time and money. Let's see. Bubble wrap. And here's my bed. Unfortunately, I've been using my bed quite a bit. There's my office chair. About time to get a new one of those. The gas tank has sprung a leak, so. And there's the current plug and play that I am working on right now, a Disney version. I do not remember what it's called, but I'm sure I will remember when I upload the video. Let's see, my ledger and my printer, and under there's a GameCube with a Game Boy player. That's how I play all my bootleg Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. And then trash, and here are game consoles, only one of which I really use. There's my Xbox 360. I will get to, so the Q&A thing is actually for a little bit later. Please hold off on the questions until I'm done with the tour here. Anyway, that is my Xbox 360, my latest version Xbox 360, kind of looks like an Xbox One. My PS2, I keep a PS2 around in case I want to get in that RPG mood. There's an Xbox, a regular Xbox, and then this is a modded Xbox. This has practically every NES and SNES and probably a few other games on here. So whenever I want my 8/16-bit fix, I plug that in. And then this is my Xbox One X, and this is the thing that I've actually been using all the time. This is the newest console I have, and I love it. I'm an Xbox guy. What can I say? 2 terabyte hard drive. Lately, I have been playing Metal Gear Survive. Lately, I have been addicted to Metal Gear Survive. I know that you probably pity me for that, but I can't help it. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's one of the best survival games I've ever played. I know nobody else likes it, but it's just a really good game to try to cram in when I need a break. And let's see, more packing stuff. And then let's see if I can. I'm gonna need to move this anyway, so I'm just gonna move my packing stuff here. And that brings us to my display area. Yes, this is where I display practically everything. Everything I need to take a picture of, everything I need to make a video for. This is where all the magic happens. I also got some green screen for when I ever need some green screen, but that probably won't happen for quite a while. And here we are. I think this is a good place to stop to end the tour and to continue on with other stuff. Let me just take a breather. All right. Well, since we have the main feature down and we are only halfway through, I say it's a good time for some Q&A. If anyone has some Q&A, any questions they would like to ask, then please please fling them at me right now. Here we go. I'll just be sorting through some stuff while I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need some batteries for that thing. I will be back with some batteries. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm back with some batteries. Okay, got that one, and that one, that one. Let's see, what does this one sound like? Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. This is all it does, by the way. It is very annoying, I know. All right. Oh, this one already had batteries in it. Okay. Much nicer, much nicer. Actually, because this is so loud, I'm going to let this play in the background, but I'm going to put this in the literal background. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. If it does get annoying, please let me know. Anyway, Q&A time. Let's see what everyone's been saying. What is the rarest plug-and-play game that I own? Unfortunately, I don't really keep up with the plug-and-play prices. Most of the plug-and-plays I find are at thrift and secondhand stores, so I very rarely go on eBay to actually find stuff. But the most I've ever paid for a plug-and-play game is probably let's see. Oh yes, that Radica Scanners game. That was the game itself. The console itself was $100, and then I had to buy the manual, the barcode manual, which was another $35. So yeah, about $135 total. That was insane. But the game is actually quite good. It is actually one of the best plug-and-play games out there. It is a plug-and-play game I can call a game. Okay, so what is the rarest plug-and-play game I own? I have no idea. I guess, I don't know, I have a bunch of bootleg knockoff Chinese plug-and-play games, but that I can't find anywhere else. But could you really consider those rare? Though I guess if we're talking rare, then like I say, that Scanners, I've only seen one of those Scanners consoles in forever, and then I recently found an X-Men plug and play game. Those are also quite rare. I haven't seen one. Oh yes, and then of course the Cars 2, no, just the regular Cars, the regular plug and play game. Yes, Extreme Wreck 2000. That is what I'm referring to. That is one of the rarest. I only saw one of those several years ago, and then one just a week ago, and that's the one that doesn't work. Actually, most Mag Thinkway games are super ultra rare. I can't even find the boxes for them. So I thought that was going to be a good idea. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, I thought that was going to be a good idea, but it just, even from across the room, it was just too loud. Okay, do I have access to the chat on my phone? Can I see I cannot see previous messages. That sucks. Okay, but I did get, what is the, I hope I answered your previous questions, but the next question is, what is your best so bad it's good movie? Oh, let's see. Well, a couple of the movies that I've been watching for Locked in the Asylum have been pretty so bad they're good. The first Scarecrow movie, that Jolly Roger movie, Max Knight Ultra Spy, Social Intercourse was actually a good movie. That's a good movie that I'd actually recommend. See, what other bad movies do I like? The Christmas Tree is a fun watch. Not so much Rhapsody Street Kids. The Room, of course. I love The Room. Birdemic, I never really got into. See, what else? What else? There is one that I really want to talk about that's nagging at the back of my head right now. Nope, I can't think of it right now. It'll probably come to me. I might have to do one of these days I'm going to have to do a video on asylum movies I recommend. Yes, I know when I made that top 10 worst classic asylum movie list that I said I couldn't come up with enough to actually recommend, but there are some that I might be able to recommend if I really push the definition, so I'll have to think about that in the future. Well, I think I cleared all the questions, unless somebody else has some more questions. Well, in that case, then I think we shall dedicate the rest of this video, unless somebody else comes up with something else, to some bootleg Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yes, this is something that I've tried to do for previous live streams, but they just well, that my videos kept giving out, so eventually I just stopped trying to do the live streams, and then I couldn't do the live streams, but now I can. So this will probably be the interlude, let's say, either the interlude or the end. So let's just start looking at these fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let's see what fun we can have. We have Sealed Right Wrist. Magic User. A sealed right wrist. So powerful if it's released. Well, I think you can say that about most things. Yeah, so this is obviously part of Exodia, the Forbidden One. I wonder if we can find the entire set. We'll have to see. Well, we will have to see. Rock... How rare are some of these bootleg cards? I would say they are worth absolutely nothing. You can probably get these on AliExpress or Wish or something. I found these at a Savers one day, and they're just so funny. I figured, hey, why not keep them around? Anyway, Rock Collection Devil Love Fake. I would love to know what this is actually. I'm not actually that up on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I don't know what half of these are. But it is Heat Element. Fighter effect. While calling monster, only present 2 cards of monster in the field to activate the call. Logical. At the calling stage, the controller will be boosted in the offensive by 1,000 points, while for special call, this turn does not work in common call. You need to dial up long distance for this card to take effect, huh? Okay, that's good to know. Nice of you to tell me. Julie! I want to say I know that. Isn't this one of the gods? One of the Obelisk Blue, I believe it's called. One of the god cards. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. we have a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Julie. Okay. And it is sound. It's Sound Element. I have so many jokes to make of that, and a couple of them will probably get me demonetized. What is the worst Jack-specific plug-and-play so far? Well, let me tell you that one of the Disney game keys I just recently got through was no fun at all. I mean, most of these game keys are actually better than the console, but the last one I played, which I will be putting up gameplay video of in a while, is awful. One of the most boring things I've ever played. Let's see. What is the worst regular Jack-specific console I've played? I've played so many. I would need to go through my collection, all my videos that I've gone through, and in order to answer that. I will. And as for plug and plays in general, well, once again, these Chinese unofficial multi-packs, they are very, very unfun, very boring, and to have to get through all 300 games is an endurance round. I have to take a nap after only half an hour of playing one of those, so it takes me a while to get through to make those videos, so I put them off as much as I can. And then, of course, there was that Carl Edwards racing plug and play game, which was the worst racing game I've ever played. Probably, oh man. Excalibur just had no business making these plug and play games. They are some of the they are worse than Technosource. Technosource is bottom of the barrel NES on a chip programmers. I do not remember if I've played a single good Technosource plug and play game, but Excalibur manages to be even worse than Technosource. I can't even describe how much. I can't even describe how. I can't describe how they are worse, but they just are. They are so much blander. They are so much more glitch-filled. Thank you, email. And anyway, best plug and play. Well, like I said earlier, I do enjoy that Radica Scanners game. I've only unfortunately played it once. And then the Spider-Man Game Key, that was really good. That Marvel 5-in-1, that was really good, especially the Ghost Rider beat 'em up stages. Let's see, what else? Oh, and then of course those light gun games. The light gun games, save for the final Star Wars blaster games, they're all pretty good. They're all things I would not mind playing over and over again. Hope that answered your question. Anyway, Julie, what else do I have to say about Julie? Sorry, I should have finished this before I started answering that question. Demon Ceremony, arriving by Sela's ceremony in field or on hand. So there's just no stopping Julie. And stars should be beyond 8. Free for presenting. How about calling? Julie, oh my god! Oh my god, there's a space on the god piece! These I need to remember that one. I'm gonna put that. Okay. Next. Wind God. Okay, that's not as funny as Julie, but just right after Wind God. Anyway, magic user effect. Your opposed attacking 4-0 may become 0 while fighting against you. You can choose the starting time. Well, that's nice. Not very many people can choose when to use their Wind God, and it always seems to happen at the most inopportune times. Gate Safeguard. That should go with Julie. That definitely needs to go with Julie right down there. Okay. Fighter effect. For call, please present Chunder God, Wind God, and Water God. I'm sorry. I'm still reeling from the other. I don't have anything to say about that one. Magic Chariot of the Labyrinth. Machine Wolf and Cannon Warrior. Oh, Cannon Warrior. These Transformer films are so awful. Don't they ever read the comics? Oh, I can't believe the changes that they made to this Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. I will write a very angry letter to them. Oh, Agretzko Season 3 was so awful. I need to... Well... Actually, that last one's me. I guess I'm a Cannon Warrior. We all may be Cannon Warriors at some points, in some shape or form. Night Assailant. Actually, I don't think this is a... I think this is an actual one. I think an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card managed to slip in to this deck. Yeah, this is a very early Yu-Gi-Oh card. I can tell that. Knight Assailant in regular Arial font, first edition, probably worth a fortune. Rip, 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 rip. Select one monster on your opponent's side of the field and destroy it. When this card is sent directly from your hand to the graveyard, return one flip effect monster from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, it's just a regular Yu-Gi-Oh monster. So you go over there and be boring. Yila Warrior Junta. I don't know how to pronounce that. The warrior who can seek the Saint City with the power of the Great Angle. So yeah, so you use the sextant a lot, huh? Is living a lonely life every day. Oh, I didn't know it continued. Is living a lonely life every day in order to fence the lure from the devils. I'm going to say that again. The warrior who can seek the Saint City with the power of the Great Angle is living a lonely life every day in order to defense the lure from the devils. That sounds like somebody. That sounds like sounds like somebody from another country trying to post their dating profile on a geek dating site, and they just used Google Translate to translate their profile into English. I date him, her, whatever. Hey, if he's hot enough. No, I'm kidding. I don't go for that. Drainage Shield. Can attack monsters. His own life rate will recover to the same as the monster. Well, you all need, just as long as you remember to keep your drainage clean at all times. Man-made electronic robot. Oh, I know this one. Django, something like that. Gizno. Oh, it was a main enemy in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That's all I remember. Oh well. Machine Junta effect. When this card exists, I'm pretty sure it does. The trap card cannot be run. All the trap cards in the fields will be nullification. Well, I don't know what nullification does, but I'm glad that the trap cards will be changed to it. Hey, maybe they'll be. Maybe if I have one of those trap cards, those jar of clay, those no, Jar of Greed. That's what it is. If I had a field full of Jars of Greed and they all changed to nullification, maybe that would be an improvement for them. Who knows? Carry SARS. Okay. Monster Warrior with Dragon Head. Attack with Horns. Super powerful. Well, you don't have to sell it. I think the picture itself says everything you need to know. What is the weirdest plug and play I've played? I know those things can get wild sometimes. Oh, weird. Weird is a very subjective term, I would say. I can't think of anything super crazy. Again, those Radica scanners things, that's just one of the most over-elaborate consoles I've ever played. I mean, you can actually scan in the barcodes. You can scan in regular barcodes and get the monsters. That is insane. That would be my favorite console if I was young. I'm really going to have to go through my catalog of everything I've played, aren't I? Just remind myself of the hundreds and hundreds of videos that I've made. There was that TV boxing game, that really awful TV kickboxing game that I did a few weeks back, where you fought a white guy and a robot and that sort of stuff. And so that was bizarre. It was awful. I could only get past like the first two opponents, but it was interesting. At least I had points for creativity. Okay. Next we have Imperial Monster Senrukit, whatever. Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart. Angel. That's not the angel Shaggy was singing about. I will bet everything. Um, if you have no if you have no this card on Imperial Palace, it's destroyed. No, no, no card on Imperial Palace. No, no, no. I hope you understand, but no. No means no. Each time, your opponent's monster will be ruined dub to the war. A ruined dub, huh? So it's Space Thunder Kids or Diatron 5, huh? What other really bad dubbing work is there? That St. John's Wort was pretty badly dubbed. Okay, what else does it say? Now take out it from the card will boost its offensive by 500 points. Will it? Will it? Okay. Well, you are not my angel, you are not my darling angel, and I don't want you anywhere close to me, so you go sit over there. Weirdest movie I've ever seen. Oh god, you're really just putting me on the spot with all these questions. Weirdest movie. Well, I saw Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. That was insane, though it's not one of my favorites. I like the original Twin Peaks. I am not a fan of the movie or Twin Peaks The Return. I'm sorry. I know that those are considered all-time cult hits, but yeah. Dougal, I might have to talk about one of these days. Dougal is definitely one of the odder dubs ever. Yes, I have actually seen the original dub of Dougal, the Magic Roundabout version. It's not good, but it has an identity. But this but the Dougal that we in the States got, it's like they made a comedy dub, a comedy documentary for a different audio track, and then they spent so much time on it they forgot to write the actual script, and they just went with they turned in the comedy dub as the actual script, and they just went, yeah, it's the Weinstein Company, who cares? And that's the cleanest joke I can make about the Weinstein Company. Fire vomiting dragon. If you have a very bad, what is the worst dub I've ever? I'll answer that after this. Dicing coin 3 times. Everyone needs that ability. Win 2 times a verse one of the card from the adversary's field can be destroyed. This effect can just be used one time in one bout. Must be used in one's own ground. So it does absolutely nothing unless I bury it. All right, in that case, you go there. There, I've buried it. Now you can go ahead and vomit all the fire you want. Worst dub I've ever seen. Well, there are those worst dub I've ever seen videos on YouTube that are very, very bad. Riccio was a really bad dub. That was a really good movie, but a really bad dub. Cinema Snob covered that movie one time, and that got me into the actual movie. Yeah. So what's really bad dub level are we talking about? Are we talking about how absolutely nothing anyone is saying is matching the lips or the characters? Or are we talking about content like One Piece was, where they over-censored the One Piece dub for kids, even though the show was absolutely not for kids? Okay, it was for kids. 4Kids was behind it, I should say, but it was not for children, I guess I should say. Though it does have... It does... The dubbed version, the original 4Kids dub of One Piece does have one of my absolute favorite dub moments. It's where the Buggy the Clown and his crew are all drinking, but of course they can't say that they're drinking, so they say that they're drinking juice. They say that they're drinking orange, grapefruit, guava, passion fruit juice, something like that, and they said... And Buggy's just talking about how much he and his crew loves it, and Nami, I believe her name is, Nami is just over in the corner. We cut to Nami, and she says, "Ha ha ha, perfect, soon they'll all pass out from citrus overdose." I'm sorry. I tried to get to the last part without laughing, but they were reaching. I watched that show when I was a young kid, and they were really reaching with how they were trying to. Oh, there was just so much. Ooh. And yeah, Dingo Pictures dubs are really bad as well, but they're really bad movies to begin with, so not really much to critique there. They don't surprise me. They don't surprise me. Well, we have reached the hour mark, and unfortunately, some other people have joined the live stream. So, huh. Oh, let's go another 10 minutes, see how we feel. So again, if you have any questions or comments that if you'd like to ask me something or just comment on how I've been doing or what you'd like to see or all that sort of stuff, then please go ahead. Please do not request anything, like don't say, can you please do X and X plug and play, because one, I might not have it, and because of the plug and play scarcity, I don't know if I'll ever get it, and two, I just don't really do that. I don't really do requests. I just take the consoles as they come, so yeah. Okay, anyway, Gates Safeguard, we did this already. Yeah, we did that one already. Okay. Can never have too many Gates Actually, since there, Gate Safeguard can safeguard Julie's presentation. What did it say? Yeah, her presentation. Okay. Lightning Fighter. That is very difficult to do. Present only 3 monsters to lay down and call this card. Your opponent's monsters will be killed completely. Oh, good. I really hate it when I get a card that only does half the killing, and then I have to get up from my lazy butt and do the rest of the killing. But this one does all the killing completely, and all you have to do is take 3 cards and lay them down. All right, there you go. That any opponent's monsters you may have are now dead. Thank you, Lightning Fighter. And no, I do not fight lightning. That would require me to move as fast as lightning, I believe, and I cannot even move as fast as a sloth who has just drank a tall glass of bourbon. Magic Chariot of the Labyrinth. We did this one already as well. Cannon Warrior. Yeah, you go fight against I don't know, you go fight against the people who are currently ruining The Walking Dead. Go complain about how it has nothing to do with the comics. Humanoid Worm Drake. I'll take your word for it. Thank you, email. Worm Drake and Humanoid Slime. I don't even have a joke for that. I think that's a joke by itself. Do I eat sand? I have not intentionally, and no, I have not thought about it lately, but I do need a hobby, so where's Humanoid Worm Josh? Yes, that is a very good question. Maybe we'll come across him in this deck somewhere. Summons of the Light. Whatever those are. Trap card. You can choice from your own graveyard the same amount of light-liking monster cards as you give up to the graveyards. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point to life for this game or anything. Just give up. Give up yourself to the graveyards. Oh, and it's Salk element. Salk element. Oh, these are just getting well. Okay, nothing tops Julie, right? But these are priceless. These are Prince of Devils Underworld Hardis. I don't know what a Hardis is. Is that his name? Is that Hardis right there? Hello, I am Hardis, the Prince of Devils. Please support me in my crowdfunding campaign where I petition the courts to change my name. I do not know why I need a crowdfunding campaign for that, but you can get anything crowdfunded today, so please support it. Only demon effect, only effective in the open country. So it has no use in New York then. No power for the demon in your own open country during the fighting. I would say that demons definitely have power no matter where you go. This card has no way to special summon Insemity. Insemity. Okay, so as long as it is not within the boundaries of Semity, then it's okay. So it needs to be in an open country, and that country cannot be named Semity. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh, I think this is another. Oh no, never mind. I thought this was another real one, but no, it's fake. Mess magic monster. Oh, I'll tell you what's a mess. Yeah. The monster against this card will become no effect. I would say a lot of these monsters have absolutely no effect unless I am currently reading them, in which case, yeah, they have an effect on me. Should probably bring a bottle of water to these live streams if I ever decide to do them again. Wind God, we did that one already. Shield Safeguard. Oh, that needs you should definitely team up with the Gate Safeguard over there. Are you slowly going insane? No, I have been insane for at least 2 decades, but thank you for asking. Fighter effect. Relieve the intention of the magic card aiming at this card that works to defense by its backside. Yes. The backside of a monster might need some relief every now and then. Most definitely. After that, keep it front side for defense. Yes, I highly doubt anyone would want to see the backside while it's being relieved. If it's attacked, it will turn into attacking state after the injury stage is over. Do I think New York is where princes die? I think New York is where everyone dies. You go there, you have fun, you die. That is all there is to New York. Okay, you go safeguard the gate safeguard, which is currently safeguarding Julie, because she needs all the help she can get with her presentation. Oh, a training on the traveling person. Trap card. Do trap cards usually have stars? I do not believe that that trap cards have stars. I could be wrong. It is plow. It is plow element though. No. Activate it when your opponent declare the attacking on you. Your opponent will select one card on hand at random. So yes, your opponent will select the legendary Will Select, the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh player of them all. Unfortunately, you do not get to summon Will Select, only your opponent, so this card is absolutely useless. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I haven't laughed this hard in a while. Oof. Trap Cave. I've seen this card before as well. I can't remember what the real thing is. Trap Hole or something. When your opponent has the monster with the attacking force above 1,000 points, destroy them by destroying this card. Okay. Rip. I'm not actually going to destroy these cards. I'm sorry. I'm having too much fun with them. Oh. Young Animal King Card Gear. Bum ba bum, more than meets the eye. Because of its fast-running speed, it looks like a dreamy image monster. Well, yeah, and this cheap hologram foil is definitely helping that image as well. Can we take the hologram off? No. Oh well. All right, and the last one, because this has gone on for longer than I planned it to go, and I'm completely out of breath. So Do I think there's a bootleg Transformers toy line called Car Gears? Oh, most definitely. I'm sure that there are so many bootleg Transformers of everything that I'm sure that there's at least one called Car Gears. You know, there are bootleg Thomas the Tank Engines of like every form you could imagine. Just I think there are more Thomas the Tank Engine Transformers than there are regular. There are just as many Thomas the Tank Engine bootleg Transformers as there are other bootlegs of Transformers. And then there were, of course, both bootleg and official Star Wars Transformers, and the unofficial ones are called like Mars Robot Go, something like that. I don't know, but they came with Pokemon. That was really cute too. So you had Star Wars Transformers and Pokemon all in the same package. What one more can you want? All right, last card. Mechanical snail. Well, I can't argue with that one. A cyborg snail that still travels at slow pace. Yeah, Phelis. I'm glad I'm talking with someone who also enjoys the work of Phelis. Yes, Phelis has featured one on Bootleg Zones. He should really feature a couple of these on Bootleg Zones, I should say. Is Gary a mechanical snail? Well, considering the crap that he's able to do on the show, with especially while no one's looking, then yes, I would say that he's a mechanical snail. All right, I think that's enough for now. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream as much as I have. Again, one day I will be doing gameplay videos. I'll probably be doing them on Twitch, and I'll be doing a mixture of plug and play games and regular games. I do have a lot of games I want to show you. I want to play live. I just need to work on my network connection. If I can get at least $120, if I could get a spare $120, I can get some satellite from my area, because a fiber is not available in my area. But we will see. We will see where my Patreon goes. We will see where my videos go. Please help and support the channel and help make it grow. And I will. I'm sorry. I will help make it grow. That's what I should say. And yeah, I will see you later with some more videos and maybe another live stream sometime in the future. I mean, look at all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards we still have to get through. All right. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you some other time. I need to sign off. Sayonara.